All right, folks, I just wanted to clear up if there's any confusion and help answer questions, right? As you guys are getting these, I'll keep doing like little updates. That small antenna that I showed you guys, some people didn't know what it was. I was just showing that like this is what it was, so they're not looking for that other bigger antenna. So they're like, that's even an antenna. So this is what's going on. Those larger antennas, right, have much greater range than the small antennas. Those small antennas, though, are still good, and you probably won't notice a difference. But we're waiting on them to be shipped to us. It would have been 3 additional weeks before we got the large antennas to ship them out from you. The company wanted you guys to have your product and get started learning, onboarding the system, and not have to wait 3 more weeks. Once those larger antennas come in 3 weeks, they are going to ship them to you at no cost to you, right? So you'll have both. You might not even use the larger antenna. Look at it as a backup. So you have the short range antenna. They're gonna send you the long range antenna. You're getting it all. You're getting what you paid for. I just wanted to clear that up. And so when you look, people are like, I don't even see an antenna. The other thing, a couple issues that just people, it's more just new. As far as animating, a question came up. Well, how do I animate? So, and remember, some of these videos will be repetitive. They're gonna make tutorials that will answer all these, but number one, they just want the product to be working well for you folks that are getting this. So that's kind of the priority so that you don't have any issues. So, and do me a favor, y'all. Help people in the comments. Like, you guys are already like becoming veterans day one. So if you see a question as a team and all of us together, we'd appreciate if you feel free to answer anything, right? We're all in this together. It takes a village, right? As they say, please answer comments when you see stuff. So with the subscription, just for clarification, it's unlimited still images, still, not animated, the still images. You can make 10 million images if you want. And when you stop the subscription, remember it's month to month, you could run it 3 months and stop it, but you keep all your work. Illumibot does not take your work. Anything you do or buy is yours forever. But if you want to animate or upscale or do different things, that's tokens. $15, 1,000 tokens. And if you use Illumibot's animator, I've found the range is 24 tokens, 5 or 10 cents. Now there's other models in there, min-max, VO. They're gonna cost more money. That's just, for you to play with, but it's very fair. So $15 gets you 1,000 tokens. That allows you to animate. The regular subscription that you get is right to use the system. You're really paying to help the cost of those servers to make it. It costs Illumibot money, right? They pay a charge to share the server. So really, you're covering the server cost, but unlimited still images. And then here's the last thing. And you guys know that I'm super real. I care, between us, about the customer first. I don't care about anything else, because I was that guy, and I'm gonna be honest with you, who I always feel like, and why did I do this? Other than I want to learn projection mapping, and Illumibot has been so kind to me to be like taking me on as a student, right? It's kind of what I'm doing. But I was always mad when I would get things and nobody would help. I'm like, it takes them 2 seconds. Why don't you just answer my question? Like, you're so, like, right? So even when I got the product, and you guys are starting to feel that it's overwhelming just because it's new, right? You're like, what am I doing? I even had the buyer's remorse with my projector. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have gotten the projector. Maybe I should just return it. What happened was I was scared. I was overwhelmed. And the reason I'm doing this and the reason I'm volunteering is I hated, from the time I was in grade school to even now, when I don't understand something, like I get frustrated. I don't want the average person to feel frustrated. So my goal is to oversimplify everything. And you'll learn that about me. And pretty soon you guys are gonna get, so advanced in this that you're like, we know, Cooley, we don't need the first grade level. But if somebody comes in and wants to understand at a first grade level, oh, we got the guy for you. I just hate not knowing. I don't like when they don't keep me up to date in customer service, but I can tell you this. The only reason, if you guys know me on my YouTube channel, I have never endorsed anything, ever. Maybe one thing in my 3 years of doing YouTube, ever. This is the first time, right? And I'm volunteering. I believe in the company and I believe in the mission. I believe in the owner, right? I told them, I literally said this. I said, we got on the phone one time and I told them that. I go, your stylist sucks. I haven't said it on video. Go back. I'm like, your stylist, as far as like how sensitive it was, I said it sucks. He goes, we're working on it. I can promise you this. You're not left alone. They are working behind the scenes nonstop, right? Late into the night. And you're thinking to yourself, well, yeah, I want my product to work, right? I get it. Like, that's on them. I'm with you. I'm you, right? I'm not a tech guy. But and this is why I'm doing it. Because I really like, what I see, you guys, is just non-stop working, making it better. And if you don't believe me, go read the comments. I always say that to people, right? Don't take my word for it. Scroll the feed. See what people are saying. So just really try to take a deep breath because it's overwhelming. But then this is what I promise in hindsight. And you're going to go, Cooley said that. Once you get the onboarding part, right? That's the hardest part, right? You know, okay, am I online? Am I not online? What's going on, right? Once you're through that, and really because it's new, you're going to look back and go, it really wasn't that hard. It just said, all right, connect to my Wi-Fi. Okay, if the Wi-Fi, sing it, making sure like, okay, my projector's on first. Those little steps, you'll look back, although right now you might be overwhelmed and go, you know what, it really wasn't that hard. And then once you're set up, you're good. It's all about making, and you're going to be so happy about it. You won't feel like I did and said, I literally said it to my wife, oh, maybe I should have got this, right? Like, it's a lot of money, right? We're not all like that privileged that, you know, things are expensive. But once you get that image on the house and then you animate, it's fair. And even the price, just for clarification of mine, because I am the Mr. Frugal man of all time, $15, look at it, for 1,000 tokens. I think it's fair, right? Because you can make insane stuff that no one's ever seen. And I'm telling you, I keep repeating this, once it's up on your house, you're going to go, okay, I know what Cooley was saying, right? I know what Jay was saying. And then you're done, right? Like, you got through the holiday season, other than, think about this, the initial startup, you bought a Lumibot, you bought the projector, right? I think the Lumibot price isn't crazy fair, considering what animatronics cost, right? And you have way more power with this than an animatronic. Anywho, it will be worth it. Hang in there. And my plan, today's Wednesday. I'm going to try to stay up tonight and answer what I can, you know. And then the other thing, Friday, I just wanted to say this to y'all now. I might post about it just to give a quick reminder. My daughter's having a little surgery, so I may not be on, if you see me, like, where's Cooley today, on the chat, on Facebook. But while she's in, I'll try to answer questions. All right, I hope that's helpful. Keep asking your questions. Remember, make a help ticket if it's super techie, right? Like, I have my screens, make a help ticket. But if you do get that blank screen on your bot, right, make sure projector's on first and running, then turn on your projector. Sometimes you need to reboot it. I was like, oh, so reboot, sometimes it happens. And I know all of you are saying, everybody tells me that. Like, you don't bother me. I'll land the plane with this. I just have to say it. You guys know I'm real. I hate when you call tech and you've already done it 50 million. Yes, I rebooted the computer. Yes, I reboot. Like, they ask you the same question. Like, I mean, I kind of get it, but it annoys me. I'm kind of like, even me. Like, I'm not that much of a moron. I already did all those things. So you've got the average Joe who is not, although I'm learning, right? I know things that irritate you, all right? So just help each other. I'll see you on the next one.